Today I want to talk about how to hold a heavy heart. And there is a lot of heaviness that we're asked to hold. And some of us don't really know how to hold this heaviness. We just know that we feel it. And one thing we do when we have a heavy heart is we try our best to ignore it, to distract ourselves. Or we try to address our heavy heart by informing ourselves, learning more about the situation, exposing ourselves more and more through various channels of news and images. It seems to our mind that to heal it is to keep exposing yourself to it. And I'm not against that. However, there are other ways that we can expose ourselves to the pain of it all. And that is, instead of watching, we spend some time feeling as well. Instead of informing ourselves or to enrage ourselves, that we can begin to turn towards our own heavy hearts and learn how to feel difficult emotions. We owe that to ourselves. There's no quick fix. External situations take a long time to resolve. And yet, we continue to feel the heaviness, the sadness, the tragedy. So, we're going to do a meditation on how to hold a heavy heart. So I invite you to get comfortable. And I ask that you work at a pace that is comfortable for you. And if you feel yourself becoming emotionally dysregulated, that you allow yourself to pause the recording, open your eyes and look around, and ground yourself in the here and now. It's up to you to decide how much you're willing to feel at one time. All I can do is invite you in the vicinity of your heart and ask that you acknowledge your pain too. Instead of feeding our pain, we learn how to hold it. And that's what we'll be doing in this meditation. So I invite you to get in a position that feels comfortable and supportive and safe and quiet. A place where it's familiar, is warm. A place where you can be yourself. A place where you can relax. And then begin to feel your breath. Not that we have to change our breath or change the rhythm of our breath, but that we simply feel it for its own sake. Feel that sensation of breathing in and feel that sensation of breathing out. And let that be your focus for a few moments. Where the only instruction is to notice your breath. And you can feel grateful that it could be so simple. And as you notice your breath, don't ask or expect yourself to be different than what you are. We're not here to fix yourself or judge yourself. We're simply here to notice yourself and be yourself. For once, for now. No place to be but here. nothing to do but this. No one to become, nothing to improve. We're not striving for a perfect state. We're not trying to create a perfect moment. We're just being here with ourselves, as ourselves. Breathing, sitting, and just letting yourself be this way as you breathe, as you sit, as you notice. And for once, we can not complicate our experience any more than it is. If doubt is here, let it be here. This isn't about changing your experience. This is about noticing it and holding it. And as you breathe, you might also feel into your heart space at your own pace, in your own readiness. Feeling into your heart for its own sake. No agenda, no expectations, no demands. Feeling into your heart and noticing how your heart has been impacted, is being impacted. For some of us, we don't feel a heart. We feel empty space. So let the empty space be here. And we can be curious about that. A feeling that there's nothing between our lungs, that our heart has retreated, retracted, gone into hiding, protected itself. You can feel that as it is, not to change it, but to know it, to hold it, to be with the emptiness that we feel, and explore it. Is it vast? Is there a bottom to it? Are there sides to this emptiness? What's the depth? And what's in the depth? And you let your heart be empty for now. Can you simply hold the emptiness? And notice what happens. Trusting that the heart heals itself, just like the body heals itself. Or, as you're exploring your heart, in your own safe range and safe pace, within the capacity of what you're willing to hold, that you might feel your heart is heavy, saturated. Maybe it feels hard like rock, or heavy like sand. Maybe it's coming in on you, moving down on you. Maybe it's making breathing difficult. Notice if we can give it some space to be heavy, to be bloated, to be big. Can you give it permission to be like that? Can you hold that heaviness for now, for its own sake, without an agenda, without trying to change it? It is simply to hold space for it, to be heavy. This feeling is valid. This feeling belongs. This feeling is true. And letting your feelings be authentic. Letting yourself be authentic. No performance. Just permission. And holding your heavy heart with tenderness. And perhaps asking your heart, what do you need from me? Quietly connecting with your own heart, conversing with your own feelings. You know what's best for you. Your feelings are intelligent. Your body knows how to heal. Are you willing to feel it? Now, come back to your breath. Letting your heart be rocked by the breath. Creating space with the in-breath in the torso. Allowing your eyes to open. Sensing into your heart. Letting your heart fill your torso. Fill the room. Lots of space to be here. Let your feelings be felt as a vibration. Let your feelings fill the body and fill the room. Give them space. Let your breath open your torso. Relax your belly. And breathe in deeply. Completely. And when you're ready, you can resume your day.